Now let's get into mushroom mythology and fairy circles, okay? The supernaturalist Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who in later life became known as a great protagonist for the existence of fairies, noted that mushroom rings have from all time been associated with the gambols of little people. All right, and what he means is fairies. You see these fairy circles here. This is just mushrooms. Mushrooms. You see the fairy circle artwork right here. While in Britain, these mysterious circles are known universally as fairy rings. Their relationship with the supernatural changes with geography. The Germans call them hex rings, literally witches' rings, and meaning the circles that witches form while dancing while in Tyrol, Austria. Oh, wait. While in Tyrol, Austria, the dead ring of grass they create is attributed to the actions of dragons. In France, meanwhile, they are called ronds de sorcières, also known as witches' rings. And within them, enormous toads with bulging eyes are said to appear. This is what Finley said in 1982. In Switzerland and Russia, they concealed hidden treasures, which fairies or witches could help reveal. A lot of mysticism behind fairy circles, and if you think about it, in the old times, if they saw something like this in the forest and they didn't understand what it is, obviously they would always go back to their mythology, their mythological explanations of things, because they didn't understand what was going on underground. And while a lot of people might say, "Oh, well, yeah, science, fungi, markers, rings, and stuff like that," there's still a whole lot of strength in the symbolism. And so it's never a smart thing to just cast off the mythology of old times for science, because I think there's a lot that could be learned and taken from it. Why do they feel that way? Okay, why do they say that it was fairies? Why would a toad be in the middle? And so you can get into the stories a lot deeper. All right, so mythology, symbolism, and science, they can all work together to get a cohesive story about it all. All right. In Britain, especially Wales, people were wary of stepping inside the rings, as it was rumored the fairies would cause you to dance yourself to exhaustion or death. In the Tempest, Shakespeare recounted the folk belief that sheep were reluctant to graze within the circles of dead and lush grass fungus creates. Prospero addresses the elves of the hills. You demi-puppets that by moonshine do the green sour ringlets make, whereof the ewes not bites, and whose pastime is to make midnight mushrooms. So there's a lot of literature on this as well. Fascinating stuff. And you'll see Magical Worlds, 137 English Ordinal, the 33rd prime. Then we have Magical Worlds 56 reduction, the mushroom 56 reduction as well. So you see that connection. The mushroom and Magical Worlds, they go together in the purest cipher, the English reduction cipher. Then we have a fairy equals 60 ordinal, 30 reduction, 102 reverse ordinal. Then we have third eye, your third eye, remember? That's really where your magical worlds open up. The enlightenment, your third eye, your pineal gland, also equals 60 ordinal, 33 reduction. Then we have magic. We have magic equaling 33, and magic also equaling 102 in reverse ordinal. So you see the connections. We have a fairy, the third eye right here. Then we have a fairy and magic right there. It's all connected. Then we have a mushroom makes magic fairy circles equals 333 ordinal. And you could get into cinematics of that sentence, but it really comes down to a mushroom due to the fact that it can compound growth every 24 hours, it could double in size every 24 hours, it can make a magic circle. One mushroom can make a fairy circle. All right? Because of that compound growth. A mushroom makes magic fairy circles. 333 English ordinal.